Hello there, it's Armando Lacerda here, and I'll be speaking for the Microsoft Data Platform User Group in San Francisco this coming July the 11th. And I'll be talking about a recent project, some experience we got from a recent project a few months ago when the client had an Azure, actually an on-premise SQL Server, and wants to move that SQL Server up to the cloud. So the client started looking around about what are the data platform options for Microsoft in Azure in the cloud. So they learned that we have this Azure SQL database, and the first thought was, this may be the right option. But then they came to learn that we also have the Azure Elastic database. So what is it, the regular Azure database or Elastic database? And there is this other thing about Azure SQL Server. So I have Azure SQL database and Azure SQL Server. And it gets more complicated. They also came to learn that we have this extended databases, or Elastic database, I rather say, and Azure Data Warehouse. So now I have 5, 6 options. We also still in preview actually, we have this Azure Managed Instances, which is another SQL Server deployment option into the cloud. And there are the non-SQL database options into the cloud, like Cosmos DB. So which one is it? Which one should we use in our projects? Well, that's too much to cover, so this coming July the 11th at the Microsoft Reactor, I will be presenting specifically on Microsoft Azure Data Warehouse, Microsoft Azure Data Warehouse, and how it's different from all other offers from Microsoft. When it should be used, what is the specifics of it, like resource classes and distributions and nodes, and not scalability, but the ability to deal with multiple sessions. So there we go. See you there, July the 11th.